Hello, welcome all. The human body is a signal tower. Every thought, craving, or emotion eventually radiates through it. When your inner chemistry is clouded by overstimulation, the body sends confused messages. You start chasing what drains you instead of what fuels you. The first step toward mastery is to clean the static out of the system to make the body a clear instrument again. Cleansing is not punishment, it's a homecoming. It's remembering what clarity feels like. Before we go deeper into semen retention mastery, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram community, link below. You'll get guidance, insights, and exclusive updates designed to accelerate your growth. Stay connected. Your discipline, focus, and transformation begin right here. When you hear detox, think beyond diets or supplements. True detox is the deliberate untraining of overstimulation. Modern life throws constant hits of excitement, notifications, caffeine, noise, comparison, fantasy. Each hit spikes the nervous system and floods the body with adrenaline and dopamine. The more you chase those spikes, the less sensitive you become to real life. Cleansing the body is about resetting that sensitivity, reaching the brain and body to find satisfaction in stillness instead of chaos. Lust, in this context, is not the enemy. It's simply raw, creative charge that has lost direction. When that energy has nowhere to go, it turns restless. It searches for release through distraction. Detoxing lust means learning to channel that charge upward and outward into focus, work, art, service, training, movement. You're not erasing desire, you're refining it, the way a sculptor chips away excess stone to reveal form. When you stop being enslaved by your impulses, you begin using them as creative fire. Physically, the process begins with breath. Most people breathe shallowly, trapped in the chest. That keeps the nervous system in fight-or-flight mode, constantly signaling urgency. Slow, deep breathing through the nose activates the parasympathetic system, the body's recovery gear. Spend a few minutes each morning just inhaling fully, feeling the ribs expand, and exhaling until the lungs are empty. It's simple biology. More oxygen means cleaner blood, steadier hormones, calmer mind. Breathwork is nature's reset button. Hydration comes next. Dehydration exaggerates every negative state: fatigue, irritability, cravings. Drink water as if you're washing your thoughts. When the body is hydrated, the brain's communication network electrical impulses across neurons runs smoother. Clarity begins at the cellular level. Pair hydration with natural foods, processed, colorful, alive. What you feed your body teaches it what kind of energy to expect. Sugar and excess caffeine mimic the same rapid spikes and crashes as digital stimulation. Clean food equals clean signal. Movement is the body's form of prayer. When you move, run, stretch, lift, walk, you release stored stress hormones and trigger endorphins that stabilize mood. Movement gives lust somewhere to live without turning destructive. Sweat is physical forgiveness. The toxins leaving your skin aren't just chemical, they're emotional residue. Regular physical activity rewires the association between tension and release. Instead of escaping through indulgence, you start resolving through action. Sleep is the invisible half of focus. Most people treat exhaustion as normal, but fatigue distorts desire. When you're tired, the brain craves fast pleasure because it's too depleted to pursue meaningful reward. Cleansing the body requires re-establishing rhythm. Go to bed at consistent hours. Keep screens out of the last hour before sleep. Darkness signals melatonin release, the hormone that restores neurons overnight. The cleaner your sleep, the clearer your mornings. In that clarity, lust cools and focus sharpens. The mind and body mirror each other. When the body is inflamed through poor diet, tension, or stress, the mind becomes inflamed too. Anxious, restless, unfocused. Anti-inflammation begins with stillness. Practice daily. Quiet even. 5 minutes of doing nothing. Let thoughts race without following them. The nervous system begins to understand that stillness is safe. This retrains the brain's reward circuitry so that peace, not stimulation, feels rewarding. That's the turning point of detox. When calm becomes pleasure. Another layer of cleansing comes from sensory discipline. Everything you see and hear leaves an imprint. Spend a week curating your inputs. Replace chaos with coherence. Listen to instrumental music. Step outside more. Look at horizons instead of screens. The eyes feed the brain's dopamine loops. Every time you choose nature over novelty, you're recalibrating those loops. The goal isn't to live ascetically, it's to remind yourself that your attention is sacred real estate. You decide who and what rent space there. Cravings will arise while detoxing. That's the body testing your commitment. Don't fight them like enemies. Observe them like weather. They swell, they fade. The power grows in the pause of moment. You feel an urge but choose to breathe instead of react. That decision floods your system with serotonin and GABA, chemicals of calm and self-trust. Each victory rewires a reward network further toward patience. It's not abstinence for deprivations, say Kit's training for sovereignty. Cleansing lust also means cleansing guilt. Shame locks energy in the past. You can't purify a system you secretly hate. Forgive the old versions of yourself who coped through distraction. They weren't weak, they were untrained. Compassion cleans the emotional bloodstream. As you release guilt, you stop associating discipline with self-punishment and start associating it with self-respect. That shift changes everything. The deeper level of detox happens in purpose. The body doesn't just need less stimulation, it needs direction. Focus is not the absence of desire, but its alignment. Choose a project, a mission, or a practice that demands consistency. Pour your energy into something, measurable: building strength, learning a skill, writing daily. Purpose gives the brain a long-term dopamine economy, smaller, steady rewards that sustain instead of spike. Over time, your chemistry stabilizes. You begin to feel grounded rather than high. There's also spiritual cleansing, the recognition that you are not your impulses, but the awareness, watching them. Meditation teaches this experientially. Sit quietly, notice sensations, rise and fall, thoughts appear and vanish. When you can witness craving without identification, it loses authority. The body relaxes, the mind clears, and focus becomes effortless. The point is not to suppress life force, but to hold it consciously. It becomes a current you ride rather than a wave that drowns you. Many overlook environmental toxins: noise, clutter, artificial light. Clean your physical space as a symbolic act. The external order reflects inner order. Open windows, let sunlight in, simplify possessions. The act of cleaning grounds the abstract idea of purification in tangible motion. When your environment feels light, your nervous system mirrors that lightness. A clear room invites a clear mind. Social energy matters too. The people around you either calm your nervous system or agitate it. Spend more time with those who respect your boundaries and share your commitment to growth. Energies synchronize. Steady company reinforces steadiness. Limit interactions that revolve around gossip or negativity. You're building a new frequency of attention. Guard it like a recovering patient protects healing skin. Digital fasting amplifies all these effects. Try spending segments of your day without any devices. Notice the withdrawal symptoms, the twitch to check, the phantom vibration. That's modern lust in data form, the compulsion to consume. Each hour offline teaches your mind patience and depth again. As your baseline dopamine lowers, simple tasks regain their richness. Reading feels satisfying. Conversation feels complete. You begin living in full sentences instead of fragments. As days pass, you'll feel physical signs of detox. Clearer skin, steadier heartbeat, lighter digestion. These are not coincidences. They're proof that your endocrine and nervous systems are balancing. Hormones like cortisol and adrenaline settle, allowing testosterone and serotonin to stabilize naturally. Balanced chemistry translates into confidence without aggression, desire without chaos, focus without fatigue. That's the embodied peace you're aiming for. At some point, you'll realize that cleansing is not a 7-day ritual but a lifelong rhythm: input, process, release. The world will keep offering you shortcuts and stimulants. The skill you're learning now is discernment, knowing what feeds you versus what feeds on you. Every choice is a form of nourishment or noise. As awareness deepens, even indulgence becomes conscious. You choose it, experience it, and move on without attachment. That's freedom, not repression. Reclaiming focus after detox feels like remembering your real name. Tasks that once scattered your attention now fall into flow. Ideas connect faster. You notice details others miss because your senses aren't dulled by excess. You can hold silence without boredom, work without distraction, rest without guilt. That's the natural state of a cleansed system of mind that serves rather than sabotages. As a teacher, I've watched students go through this process. The first week brings restlessness. The second brings lightness. The third brings power. By the fourth, they no longer chase focus, they are focus. You'll notice it too. People will comment on your presence. It's not mystical. It's biology performing at design capacity. The cleaner the body's signal, the stronger its magnetism. If this video charged your internal battery, please show some love. Give this a quick like and subscribe to make sure you never miss an energy upgrade. I love seeing our global community grow. Detoxing lust and reclaiming focus ultimately converge on one truth. Clarity is the real luxury. When your mind is clean, you make better decisions. When your body is balanced, your emotions stabilize. When your desires are ordered, your life aligns. That alignment feels like power, but it's gentler than power. It's peace with voltage. It hums instead of shouts. It lasts. Before sleep tonight, place a hand over your heart and say quietly, "I am returning to myself." That's what this whole day has been about. Every breath, every sip of water, every moment of restraint was an act of remembrance. You're not trying to become pure. You're uncovering the purity that was never just buried under noise. As that noise fades, focus isn't something you chase anymore. It's something that naturally arises when nothing stands in its way. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Tomorrow will bring new lessons about discipline and creativity, but carry this one forward. Cleansing is not a one-time purge. It's a daily conversation with your own chemistry. Listen often. Treat your body like sacred machinery. Keep the signal clear. When body and mind vibrate in harmony, even desire becomes devotion. That's what it means to reclaim focus. You're not escaping life. You're finally able to live it fully awake.